Right now, as you're watching this video, there's someone standing next to you. Someone you've never seen, never heard, but who, according to ancient texts, knows you better than you know yourself. I'm not talking about paranormal stuff or superstition. I'm talking about one of humanity's most consistent and universal beliefs, guardian angels. Welcome, noble Templar travelers, to the first step of the celestial hierarchy. Today, we're going to unveil the mysteries of those who are, at the same time, the closest to us and the most invisible among all celestial beings. The idea that every human being has a guardian angel isn't some modern invention. In Psalm 91, we find one of the first explicit references, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." But it's Jesus who makes this even more specific. In Matthew 18 verse 10, Christ declares, "See that you do not despise one of these little ones. For I tell you that their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father in heaven." Notice the word there, their angels. Not just any angel, but specific, assigned angels. The book of Tobit goes even further, presenting Raphael as Tobias's personal guardian. And in the New Testament, we see Peter being freed from prison by his angel, an expression that suggests familiarity, an established relationship. But where exactly does this assignment come from? According to Christian tradition, at the moment of conception, not birth, but conception, God assigns a specific angel to each soul. This angel accompanies us from the very first moment of our existence until the moment of death, and some say beyond it. The guardian angel doctrine developed remarkably through the centuries. In the 2nd century, Origen was already writing about individual protective angels. In the 4th century, Saint Basil claimed that every believer had an angel by their side. But it was Saint Thomas Aquinas, in the 13th century, who systematized the doctrine. According to him, guardian angels belong to the lowest order of the celestial hierarchy. They're simple angels, precisely because their mission is to be close to matter, close to us. The Catholic Church officially established devotion to guardian angels in 1608, even setting up a liturgical feast on October 2nd. But it's not exclusively Christian. Judaism speaks of guardian malakim, Islam of kiraman katibin, the scribe angels who record our actions. But how exactly do these invisible companions act in our lives? Have you ever had that feeling that something made you stop before crossing the street? Or woke up inexplicably 5 minutes before your alarm on a crucial day? According to angelic doctrine, this isn't coincidence. Guardian angels work through subtle protection. Don't expect dramatic appearances or spectacular interventions, that's not their way. They work through what we call providential intuition, that inexplicable impulse that makes you change routes, that restlessness that makes you double-check something. St. John Chrysostom said that angels whisper in our ears, but not with audible words. They impress our minds, influence our feelings, create providential coincidences. How many times have you missed a flight and later found out it was delayed? How many times have you forgotten something important and that saved you from a complicated situation? Angelic protection isn't magic, it's providential. It works through natural circumstances, but so precisely that those with eyes to see recognize the invisible hand. But how do we communicate with these invisible companions? Dreams have always been considered angelic territory. Not all dreams, but those that bring clarity, peace, direction. Saint Joseph was guided by an angel through dreams to protect Mary and Jesus. Daniel receives dream revelations through heavenly messengers. Signs are more subtle. Repeating numbers, casual encounters with the right people at the right time, objects that appear when you need them most. Those moments when you think of someone and that person calls. When you need an answer and open a book to the exact page. When a song on the radio brings exactly the message you needed to hear. But there's an even deeper aspect, prayer. They carry our prayers directly to God's throne. We're represented in heaven by those who know us better than we know ourselves. But then comes the question we all ask: if we have guardian angels, why do we still suffer? Why do accidents, diseases, tragedies still happen? If they protect us, why don't they protect us from everything? The answer lies in the very nature of angelic protection. Angels didn't come to create a world without pain, they came to accompany us through it. Their mission isn't to eliminate suffering, but to give us strength to face it and grow from it. They intervene when suffering would be destructive, not constructive. When an experience would destroy us rather than strengthen us. That's why we so often hear reports of people who miraculously saved themselves from situations that would have completely destroyed them. But there's something even deeper here. Guardian angels absolutely respect our free will. They can inspire us, guide us, open doors, but they never decide for us. If you choose a destructive path, they suffer with you, but they don't force you to change. According to St. Thomas Aquinas, this is the greatest proof of angelic love. They love us enough to leave us free, even when that means watching us suffer. They can show us the door, but we have to walk through it. So next time you feel that inexplicable restlessness, that intuition that makes you change direction, that something that makes you stop and think, remember, you're not alone. There's someone beside you, someone who knows your story from the very first moment, someone who whispers guidance that you don't always recognize as coming from heaven. Simple angels are our closest companions in the celestial hierarchy. But if they're already fascinating in their close simplicity, what about the princes among them? Messengers who changed the course of human history, who announced divine births, who warred against demons and guided entire nations. In the next episode, we'll climb a step in the celestial hierarchy and meet the archangels, the generals of God's armies. Because if you found guardian angels impressive, you haven't seen anything yet. Enjoyed this video? Like it and share it with someone who needs to remember they're never alone. Tell us in the comments, when did you feel your guardian angel protect you? Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get more videos like this. See you on the next journey. Bye.